speak to Comrade.
Yes, great to speak to Comrade. So how are things for you?
Great. We sold 1,000 more copies of the deal today and plan to have 1,000 more sent in next month.
Oh, see, Comrade works in mysterious ways.
He sure does. How's everything back in the U.S.? Any word from Krista?
Things are okay. She was scheduled to join me here next month, but that date has been postponed. It's been difficult without her. Lonely. But there is work to be done, and Comrade willing, she will be here soon.
Yeah, you never know. Rob was here 4 months ago, and that was earlier than expected. Conditions are better in East Berlin, but still, you never know.
3 more teachers were arrested here in the past week. 2 were American, 1 was British. I don't know how often I'll be able to get word to you.
Be strong and be careful. Comrade will never desert you.
Feels like that less and less.
I felt the same way when I first got here.
One of my students today told me that she's never even heard of Comrade.
Well, it's good that you're there.
Did you hear that?
I'm sure it's nothing. You're just paranoid.
Yeah, I have a reason to be.
We all do. I'll send contact to you in about a few weeks.
Okay, God bless.
I'm sure it was nothing. Eddie, are you there?
Did you hear that?
I'm sure it wasn't you. They probably tapped my phone line. I'm sure the sound wasn't yours.
How could you be so careless?
Comrade will be with you.
He's not knocking. He stopped.
I'm sure it was just a friend stopping by. What was that? Eddie! Eddie? Are you here?
Gotta go.
Eddie!
That skit shows about how Christians are being persecuted in different places and how they attacked phone lines and the Soviet Union. This next song is a bit intense, and we debated on doing it, but it was really a strong message. This song is sung and spoken by a Korean American who wanted people to know the severity of life in North Korea. North Korea is currently under a dictatorship where people are told what to believe and what to do and don't have the freedom at all. This story is of what might be like for a Christian who lives in North Korea. We chose this song to sort of shed a light on the situation that really needs a lot of prayer.
저는 혜정이라고 합니다. 그리고 저는 15살입니다. 지금은 북한이라는 나라에 살고 있습니다. 오늘에서 정확히 1년 전에 저희 어머님께서 한 책을 주셨습니다. 저희 나라에서는 많은 사람들이 이 책은 세상에서 제일 나쁜 책이라고 합니다. 하지만 저희 어머니와 저는 이 책을 너무 많이 사랑합니다. 어떤 한 남자분이 있는데 그 한 사람을 끝까지 믿으면 지난날의 모든 죄와 아픔은 깨끗이 씻어주신다고 합니다. 하지만 이 책이 언젠가 발견되면 저희한테 어떤 일이 벌어질지 모르지만 저희 어머니와 저는 죽어도 잊겠습니다.
I keep my Bible hidden under my bed during the day. There aren't many other places I can hide it in my house since it's not very big. But I manage. See, I've been the proud owner of this Bible for about a year now. It still comes and goes, but I can honestly say that I don't live in fear now. It appears now that I'm stronger. The words come to life when I read them. I believe them. So I take this book out every night with my mother. We crawl into bed together and hide under the covers. We hold up a small flashlight to light up the pages. I never thought that this was the definition of being courageous. For an hour we learn through different scriptures about how Jesus Christ saves us, even through this life that He gave us. Secretly praying for freedom in this prison I live in. Desperately searching for fresh air I could breathe in, 'cause every day the government pollutes my country distress. We've all been named the hopeless. And our president claims that he's God, yet only reaches out to 1/3 of his people, while the other 2/3 starves. And if you get in his way, it's okay, because he'll just remind you again that he's God. And execute the rebellious, the ones who can put 2 and 2 together and snap out of their hypnosis. We'd rather take 2 doses of reality that'll lead us to starvation than to continue being brainwashed by a nation that voluntarily kills its own babies. Yes, North Korea is the top persecutor of Christians in the world. My mother told me about people she knew who would try to flee into China to find refuge. But 70% of the women were sold as sex slaves, and others killed right at the border because the guards are ordered to execute anyone trying to escape their great nation. Why? Why are Christians so threatening to a man who claims he himself is the only true God? Is it because we are the secret door that's been covered by endless amounts of blood from persecuted Christians? It's easy to cover up the truth when the president makes a living off of blindfolding his own people. But I'll continue searching for wisdom under this blanket, and if this is the only way that I can seek the truth, then I don't mind it. But in the meantime, I'm grinding, I'm still waiting every night for someone to break down my door and see me reading this Bible. So go and have me exiled into a better place. Free me from this tortured nation. Interrogation awaits me. Line me up with the rest of those guilty of being a member of the underground Christian community. Deport us to concentration camps and starve our physical needs, but feed our spiritual seeds as we grow in faith, and kill us off because we threaten you, because we've got the best of you. Put bullets in our chest, move steamrollers over our flesh, yet we'll still be more blessed than you. And I will continue to serve Christ through my limitations, and I'll still see this generation grow until we are all under one agreement that God will bless our nation. I just felt like the Lord placed this on my heart to write about. To just grasp what North Korean Christians go through on a daily basis is beyond sickening. So many are or have been tortured, killed, and starved in the most gruesome ways possible. And I'm just hoping that all of us, as a body of Christ, will reach out to our brothers and sisters over there through prayer and acknowledgement. See, it's a beautiful thing to live for Christ, but let's also remember those who died for him. You could log on to NorthKoreanChristians.com to get more info.